Welcome guys, our YouTube channel, St. Wilfred College of Arts, Commerce and Science. Myself Anjali Patil. So in our previous lecture, we discussed about interview. So let's revise interview. What is meaning of interview? Our interview is a meeting at which somebody is asked question to find out if he or she is suitable for a job. After that, there are three types of preparation like physical preparation, mental preparation and psychological preparation. So in physical preparation, we have these points like pick your outfit, practice greeting your interviewer, study your resume and know everything about it. Practice your answers to the most common interview questions. Research the company and the job position you are applying for. Find out the types of interview you will be going on and print out the direction to the interview and be on time. These all are these all points are included in a physical preparation. After that, there is a one type of preparation like a psychological preparation. So and last one is a mental preparation. So in this way, in our previous lecture, we discussed about all these things. So today we are going to discuss about what is the purpose and what is. So student, here you can see an interview is a two-way exchange conversation in which both participants have some goals. So the interviewer wants to determine, can the candidate do the job? Will the candidate fit in? Is this the best candidate for the position? After that, the interview wants to determine, do I want this job? Can I do the job? Does the job offer me the opportunity I want for advancement or experience? So in that way, we can say this is the purpose of an interview. First point is the interviewer wants to determine, and second point is the interview want to determine. So in that way, there are also so many objectives of interview like to verify the information obtained through application form and test, to obtain additional information from the applicant otherwise not available, give the candidate necessary facts and information about the job and the organization, and last, to establish mutual understanding between the company and the candidate, build the company's image. So in that way, we can say these all are the purpose of interview and objectives of interview. Now, here are some advantages and disadvantages of interview. So first we will discuss about the advantages. So here we can say interview advantages, deep and free responses, flexible and adaptable, glimpse into respondent tone, gesture, and ability to probe, follow up, clarify misunderstanding about question. And what are the disadvantages? Costly in a time and personal, impractical with a large number of responses, requires skills, may be difficult to summarize responses, and possible bias or interviewer respond and situation. So we can also say that the advantages because of interview, this method information can be gathered from illiterate people too. There are no chance of non-response as the interviewer personally collect data. And third point is the collected data is a very reliable since the interviewer tactfully collect the data by cross examining the respondents. And what are the disadvantages? There is a chance to bias. The information may not answer some personal questions. It is a time consuming process. Money and manpower requirement are very high, and sometimes the interviewers are involved in a pursuing respondent to share their personal information. So in that way, we can say there are so many advantages and also disadvantages of interview. So after that, here is some Don'ts and does of interview. So, what are the don'ts? Arrive at the interview late, criticize former employers and colleagues, focus only on your salary and your benefits, let your now that get to you too much. So, after that, guideline for overcoming nervousness which come in a interview. So, the first point is figure out what scares you. It means investigate your fears by making a list of the specific things that make you feel anxious or afraid. Second point is breathe deeply. So practice breathing deeply and slowly. Think yoga style. Breathe deeply while you are practicing before you go on stage and during your speech. Third point is warm up your body before speaking. Exercise reduce tension and help you concentrate. So getting a little bit of physical activity before your speech will calm you and help you get rid of excess nervousness energy. Fourth point is play the worst case scenario game. It means what's the worst thing that could happen? What will you do if that does happen? Often, even the worst possible situation is not as bad as you think. Next point is a practice. Formal practice before a speaking event will help you feel more confident about what you are going to say and how you will say it. But informal practice in a social situation will also help you conquer some of your speaking anxiety and fears. Next point is a get enough sleep and have a good breakfast. It's important to take good care of yourself and follow your morning ritual before a speaking event. So don't drink coffee if you are not a coffee drinker. So being rested will also help you feel less anxious. Visit the space ahead of time. Get as many details as you can about the room, the audience, the equipment, your time constraint, etc. So, do you need a watch or is there a big clock at the back of the room? Will you have podium? Where will the audience be? So, in that way, there are some guidelines for overcoming nervousness in our interview. After that, types of selection interview. So, the non-directive interview, the directive or structure interview, the situational interview, the behavioral interview, space interview. So, first we are going to discuss about the non-directive interview. So, in this type of interview, the recruiter asks questions as they come to mind. So, because of that, this is called as a non-directive interview. Second type of interview is the directive or structure interview. So in this type of interview, the recruiter uses a predetermined set of questions that are clearly job related. That's why it is called as a directive or structure interview. Third one is a situational interview. So in this type of interview, the recruiter represent a hypothetical incident and ask the candidate to respond. So that's why this is called as a situational interview. After that, the behavioral interview. So the focus here is on a actual work related incident and the applicant is supposed to reveal what he or she did in a given situation. So that's why this is called as a behavioral interview. Last one is the stress interview. So in this type of interview, the recruiter attempts to find how applicant would respond to aggressive, embarrassing, rude and insulting at the same time questions. So in that way, these all are the types of selection interview. So our next type of interview we will discuss in our second lecture. Thank you so much.